that I learned from making Skullgirls because I did research into why Marvel 2 worked the way that it did. Oh wow! And we gotta like unwidescreen this and everything, man. All right. So settings, video settings, character graphics mode is gonna be classic. Widescreen is gonna be 4:3. Wait, no, yes. And controls, because why not? Yeah, you should do yours too. Same thing, jab, strong, fear, short, forward, roundhouse. It doesn't move down if it's already that button is set for it. It's kind of weird. So, 1, 2. See, that one's set on that one. This is already set. This, and then you unassign these two. There you go. Now it's okay. Yeah, their control config needed a little work. All right. And unfortunately, we don't get CVS2 music anymore, but we can turn the hypercamera gauge on infinite, and we can put the dummy on manual. There we go. Now it looks right. Okay. So you are going to be Sentinel. Doesn't matter which one. And you are going to be Chun-Li, who's in the bottom, 3. Yep, and you are going to be Wolverine, or Bonerine, I think, top right. Yeah, that one. Pick them. Variety. Yes, there we go. Okay, and I'm going to be Ruby Heart, and other people that don't matter, like Psylocke. I guess she's important. And Tron, because Tron is awesome. All right, so here for you today is an explanation of a bunch of things that the people that play Marvel 2 kind of know because of muscle memory, but don't really know because of how it really works. So, how many jumps? Tron does not have a double jump. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's right, I mapped my controls. Psylocke is over here. So Psylocke has a triple jump, and now I'm out of jumps, right? I have 3 jumps. So, one of the things to know about Marvel 2, as opposed to Marvel 3, is that once you use up all of your air actions, like I get my triple jump, the only way that you get those actions back is by you jumping yourself. So for example, if I jump, now I have 3 more jumps. But if I've used up all my triple jumps already, launch me, hard kick, medium kick for you, I can do it again. I can mash on up, and I do not get extra jumps because I've already used them up. So for example, if I do 2 of them, launch me again. Oh, I'm sorry. Do it again. Yeah, so I get 1 there, right? But if I use them all up, launch me again. Now I don't have any more. If I leave myself with 1, whoops, sorry, 1, then I get 1. Whoops. It's okay. But if this is easier with Magneto, so we can do this again a little bit later. The main thing with Chun and Wolverine is, all right, so if you call Wolverine, there you go. He's low, right? So if I block high, call him again. So if I block high, he hits me. Now, if you're Sentinel, right? So fly, quarter circle back and light kick and medium kick. Yep. Down. Yeah, so hit hard kick. Yeah, there you go. That's overhead, right? So if I'm crouch blocking, it hits me high. Now, you have Wolverine, who hits low, and Sentinel, who hits high. So fly, and then hit hard kick, and call Wolverine at the same time. Right? So that is technically humanly unblockable. However, do it again. See that? Also fly down before you do stuff. Yeah, like down there. All right, do it again. See that? So what actually happens in this game is actually call Wolverine really late. Like do 1, 2. Yeah, like that. That'll work. All right. Do it again. Yep, do that. Okay, ready? Go. I have to push block way later. Sorry.
Ooh, have you fought Doppels yet? Okay,
Call him slightly earlier than that. So. Earlier. There you go. Like that. So, what happens is, yeah, you can actually call him even earlier than that. Earlier. Yep. What happens is, when I push block, do it again. you can hold down, and you are actually blocking both ways at the same time. So, yeah. So now what I want you to do is light kick and Wolverine and then hard kick, okay? Yes, yes. Yeah, like that. All right, so those two things are hitting at the same time. That is, do it again. That is humanly unblockable. Okay, now do it again. Well, I gotta back up a little bit. It's okay. So you'll have to you'll have to refly. There you go. So do it again. See that? I can block it anyway. Do it again. Well, 1, 2, 3. See that? Because what happens is I am push blocking high and then holding down, and it's actually blocking both ways at the same time. So when you play Marvel 2, you acquire the reflex to push block immediately as soon as you get touched because it protects you from this kind of thing. Okay, now you're not flying anymore. Now you're going to call Chun-Li, who's the hard punch for you. Yeah, who hits overhead as an assist, right? Do it again. Do it again. Well, I got to be back here, I guess, because I'm tiny. All right, who hits overhead, and you have crouching hard kick. Right? All three hits of which, do it again. All three hits of which hit low. I'm actually going to switch to Tron because she's bigger. So, if you do call Chun and then wait a little bit and do crouching hard kick. Right? If you do that, that is humanly unblockable. Now do it again. Right? Now do it again. Well, you got to give me a chance to block one of them. Oh, I can't hear you. Nah, do crouching hard kick, then do Chun-Li in the middle. Yeah. Right, so, just go like that. Yeah, there you go, okay? So now, if I block the first one, right, I can block everything with just push blocking while crouching and holding back. See? And what happens is, see, I'm blocking that even while I'm crouching. Because if you switch stances while you're push blocking, it protects you from both. So if you're getting mixed up by triangle jumps or whatever, all you do is push block once, and you can protect yourself for 25 frames. I don't know that there are Marvel players that consciously know to do this, but it is one of the things that makes Marvel 2 playable as opposed to not playable, because like in Marvel 3, you see the same people get opened up by like try jump short 3 times, which wouldn't happen in Marvel 2 because you're protecting yourself no matter what you're doing. Okay, so that's one. The next one is, all right, do Hyper Sentinel Force. Right, so this normally has a lot of blocks done. Do it again. All right, I can let go of the joystick, and she will continue to block the whole thing. Do a rocket punch into it. Right, so this has a rocket punch is medium punch for you. Yeah. Sorry, he don't play Marvel 2. There we go. All right, so I can let go of the joystick, and she's blocking that whole time. Now, Marvel 2 has a thing called push block guard cancel, which most people know. Do it again. Which is, see, I can move as soon as my push block ends, even if I would normally be in block stun still. So I can choose to get hit by the second drones, and I can actually choose, or I can choose to get hit by the third drones. I can actually do it to the second one. See, I can walk forward a decent amount and get hit by it, which allows you to like do things that you wouldn't normally be able to do. Do it again. Like super jump out instead of being stuck in block stun. I mean, that push block guard cancel is one of the things that makes Marvel 2 playable at all, because otherwise Spiral Sentinel would be like the best thing on Earth, and you just wouldn't be able to get out of it at all. So, what is interesting about push block guard cancel is do it again. Okay, I'm mashing on assist. Do it again. Right, so she clearly recovers in the middle of this. This is actually why I have you as Chun-Li. All right, so do kick super. All right, this is block stun the whole time. I let go of the joystick. She's blocking the whole time. Do it again. All right, so if I push block, I can guard cancel into a throw, which is 0 frames. But I can do that while holding back, okay? I can do anything I want even while holding back because I've recovered from blocking for those couple frames. So do kick super again. Whoops, do it again. I missed. Throw is the easiest thing to do. That's why I was doing throw before. Oh, I missed again. Okay, well, so you can do anything you want. Oh, that's right. Tron doesn't have any invincible supers. Sorry. So throw is really easy. Do it again. Well, throw is really easy. There we go. So throw is really easy. So what's interesting about this, now do it again. Okay, I can mash on the assist button, and I'm not going to get an assist. Do it again. So what this means is, if you want to risk your point character to do something, you can do that, but you can't just call an assist in the middle of someone else's block string. Now, why is this? Oh, sorry, you're getting out. Why is this? This turns out to be because when you do a push block guard cancel or a jump guard cancel, like do Hyper Sentinel Force again. No, just do it like by itself. Right, so if I do that, like if it touches me while I'm in the air, oh, Tron's jump is all weird. You can re-jump again, and you're free from block stun. Like, do it one more time. See, I can choose to get hit by the second one, which means I'm not still in block stun. But, do it again. Oh, my bad. There, I can call an assist. You know why? Because that one exits you from block stun via a method that removes all the rest of your block stun. Push block guard cancel, because it's such a huge mistake, turns out to not do that. So if you do it again, right, I can't Psylocke in there until it's over. But if I'm not holding back, so the way it works is that the check that they decided to use for some reason is, do you have block stun remaining and you are in some state that qualifies as blocking, which in this case is pre-block. Like, just do a standing hard kick, right? See, I go into pre-block even though you're all the way across the screen. So if you're doing Hyper Sentinel Force and I hold back, I'm still in pre-block even though you're all the way across the screen. Now, do it again. Psylocke came out. Why? Because I wasn't holding back, which means, do it again, that I can do that if I tap forward at the same time as I call the assist, because it's only checking that you're holding back. You won't actually be doing that in most cases in a match, but it's a really interesting mechanical choice, and it's one of the things that makes Marvel 2 playable again, because if people are rushing you down, you can't just hold back, mash push block, and then mash assist, and get an assist out in the middle of their block string. If it was going to be a block string, you still can't call an assist. Skullgirls now works this way, which is pretty cool. So the last thing that I was going to do in Marvel, change characters. All right, so the last thing that I was going to show you, there is a bunch of other cool stuff, but this is, oh, there's also pre-block being throw invincible. Let's do that. I'm going to be Cable and Storm, and you're going to be Cable. Yep. It doesn't matter. And Ruby Heart next to you, doesn't matter. And Zangief next to him. This one does matter. Throw type. Okay. It'll be shorter. Yeah. So this is one of those. This is that thing that, like, again, makes Marvel 2 playable, that you like internalize that you don't really realize. His launcher is kind of hard to do, so we're gonna make Ruby Heart for a second. Okay, so I'm Magneto. I have triangle jumps, right? I can do that all day. I am bad at triangle jumping with Magneto because I don't play him, but so he gets to do that, okay? But now, because of that thing that I said, if I jump, launch me, see that? I can dash upward. But now I've used up my air dash, so launch me again. I can no longer dash because the only thing that gives me back that dash is me jumping, right? So if it turns out in Marvel 3, anyone with an air dash can hold up and mash air dash out of most resets, right? I mean, obviously not resets now, but it's because they got all their air actions back. In Marvel 2, if Magneto is rushing you down, he's using up his triangle jump, which means he's using up his air dash, which means when you reset him, do it again, when you reset him, he no longer has an air dash to escape from it. So most Magneto players don't know that or why it works. They just know that you can't air dash when you get reset, which means that people treat resets as a much better tool because you can't just hold up and dash out of it. An easier example is actually with Storm. Storm gets one lightning attack series per super jump, or per jump. If I continue to mash it, I don't get another one. So, launch me again, right? No lightning attack, as you can see. But if I jump, launch me one more time, then now I have one, and now I don't. This was a basically programming shortcut because it's easier to give you your air options back when you jump than when you recover from hit stun or whatever, because it's a guaranteed spot to do it in. But it turns out to make the game really work. So the last thing that I was going to cover is Here, give me that for a second. So we're going to do one of these. I can't remember if it was supposed to be the hard kick one or the light kick one. I think it was supposed to be the hard kick one. We'll find out. Whoops. Yeah, so this still works in the PlayStation 3 version. All right, so what this does is stick the ghost in place for once and give me tons of block time. So the interesting part about this is, call Zangief? Yeah, so he's going to grab me, right? Now, call him again. See that? Pre-block is 100% not throwable in Marvel 2, which means anytime there is any attack active anywhere on the screen, if you are holding back, you cannot be thrown. Which means a lot of setups that would be way the hell better in other games are terrible in this game because you can just hold back and you never get thrown. This includes a lot of incoming setups, and if this game didn't have guard breaks, it would actually probably have the best incoming out of any game that has incoming. It also lets me do Tsuki Cancel, which is canceling my launcher into, if there's an active attack, I can cancel my launcher or anything that you can super jump cancel into blocking just by doing up back, right? So you can, I mean, there are Tsuki Cancel combo videos out there and everything, but one of the things that this lets you do is, like, if they call your assist and you hit the assist with the launcher, and then Cable does Air Hyper Viper Beam, you hold up back and you can block it because Tsuki Cancel works that way. Lots of other games don't give you this advantage that you probably shouldn't have in the first place, but yeah. So I guess this concludes your Marvel 2 tutorial for the day. These are some of the more obscure mechanics that most people that play the game don't know about, but that make it work. Thank you. Boring Game Development with Mike Z. Tune in 2 weeks from now for one other one. Oh yeah, so do that and then hold down back, or do that and then hold back and do it again. See that? If I push block, do it again. Oops. No, like mash it. Like as soon as you do it. Yeah. See that? If I push block, you actually come toward me because you're facing the other way. It's really useful with down back. See? Yeah. So, ta-da, Marvel 2. All right.
All right, thank you very much, Mike Z,
Yes.
for that.
It was longer than you thought it was going to be, I'm sure.
Hopefully we can do some more of that at another Revel Up.
Hopefully we can play some Marvel 2 at the next one.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
So, next is
I believe Persona.
Persona?
Yeah,
All right.
so Hank-
Stay tuned for Persona 4 Arena, which has none of those mechanics I just talked about because it's not Marvel 2.
All right, guys. So hang tight. Let me get Delta over here, and then I got to change up the headsets, and we'll get Persona going. So that's pretty interesting stuff there by Mike Z. So give us just a moment, and we'll get the next game going.